Good morning everyone, and nice to see you again on this Saturday morning or whenever it is you're joining me. So what I thought I'd do today is a sequence that is all done from the floor. So you can do most of this, can be done or adapted for sitting on a chair, but I'm going to do it from the floor today. And we're going to be working on 3 different areas of the body. So we're going to be working on the spine, so strengthening the back, the shoulders, both strength and mobility, and also the hips. So I hope you enjoy. Just come to a comfortable seated position. Just arrive on your yoga mat. Just take a few little moments just to check in with how you're feeling today. What's going on there in the body? How does the mind feel? Just bring in a little bit of awareness to any sensations that you're feeling at this moment. Excuse me. As always, as you go through your practice today, just work at a level that feels right for you, whatever that is. So adapt if you need to, take time out if you need to, adjust whatever feels necessary. Just bring a little bit of attention to the breath now. So let's take a big deep breath in through the nose if that's comfortable, breathing in and letting it go. Again, breathing in and let it go. Do a few more in your own time. And then just allow everything to settle. Opening up the eyes now, and let's just first of all get that little bit of mobility in the spine by taking the hands onto the edges of the knees and starting to do some nice back circles. So as I said, spine, shoulders, hips this morning. Just releasing through the back first of all. Depending on what time of day you're doing this may dictate how the back is feeling. So just go at a speed, at a pace that feels right for you. And then just change direction. Just go the other way. Again, just go to a place where it feels right, where you can just feel that little bit of a release. And then bring yourself back to just a comfortable position. And now let's work on the shoulders. Again, first of all, releasing them. So take the hands just onto the shoulders and then start to take the elbows together. They may touch, they may not. Take them all the way up to the sky and then round as far back as you can. Squeeze those elbows behind you. And let's do that a couple more times. Just really opening up through those shoulders. You might notice a few little creaks, groans, cracks going on there. And then change direction. So take the elbows back. You might find that one side, one direction feels a little bit more natural than the other. So just releasing through those shoulders. And just bring the hands back to the sides of the body, and then just take one hand behind the bottom, the other hand across the front of the body. Let's just take a little gentle twist. So squeezing through the middle of the body, turning the chest round to the edge of the mat. And then slowly just go the other way, just rotating to the other side. Squeezing through that waist as you go. Shoulder, back shoulder is just rotating back as far as it feels comfortable. And then bring yourself back to centre. Now we're going to rock over. You can take your hands in front, you can rock over, you can crawl over. I'll just go sideways here. So just make sure that the knees are underneath the hips, the wrists are underneath the shoulders. Again, moving back to the spine now. Let's do some cat-cow. So inhale, belly drops, chest lifts up. So lift up that gaze to the front of the mat. And then scoop the belly button back as you round the spine, chin to chest. Belly drops, chest shines up. Get that little drop in the belly, arch in the spine. And then round through the spine, chin to chest, pushing through the heel of the hands. One more time. Inhale, belly drops, chest just shines up. Squeeze those shoulders back. And then exhale round through that spine. And bring yourself back to neutral now. Now we're going to come into puppy dog, which is really a stretch for the upper back and the shoulders. So step the knees back just a little bit and step the hands right to the front of the mat. So the palms are just really grounding down. Now you're going to keep the butt pushing up to the sky, but you're going to push the butt up as you melt the chest down. And when you get down as far as you can, really squeeze those shoulders. Imagine you're wrapping the shoulders around the spine. You can imagine you're stretching the mat forward with those fingertips. Just feeling a stretch in the upper back here, across the shoulders, down the length of the arms. You can let the head rest on the mat if that's comfortable for you. Just hold it here. Breathing deeply. And then just release back to tabletop position. So you're coming back up to your tabletop. And let's now do a little bit of work in the hips. I'll just turn around so you can see me here. So you're going to step one foot forward. It doesn't matter which foot you come forward first. Bring the knee over that ankle. And then reach the arms up to the sky and then sink down through that back hip. Now you can have the hands on the hips here. It's more working into the legs rather than the upper body. You choose, so sink down. So imagine you're just pushing that back hip. You're sending it forward. Just hold it there. Just breathing deeply. Just getting a nice stretch in that hip. Just warming it up. And then slowly step the front foot back and swap sides. Again, just take that foot forward, and then once you've got that nice stability, then ease the back hip forward, just starting to get that stretch. Just hold it here. Notice how everything's feeling. You might find one side is tighter than the other, that's normal. And then step that front leg back, coming to a kneeling position. Now take the hands down onto the floor and you're going to just sweep the right knee forward to the edge of the mat. Sweep the back leg away from you, coming into pigeon pose. So I'll just come up so you can see. So this knee is just out. Now just remember, some people might have their knee there. Okay, it just depends on this hip. So just take the knee out to where you can. Now you can either keep the hands upright here, which I'm doing, proud pigeon. So walk the hands in towards the body and then sink back through this back hip here. And just sink as much as you can. Just breathing deeply. The back leg is just reaching away from you. Working into this outer hip. and then you might be able to go down onto the elbows. Just be mindful if you are going down that you're still focusing the breath and focusing that stretch on that back hip. So just taking a little bit of time here. Just noticing. And then place the hands on the floor if they're not already there. Just sweep this back foot, coming to just tabletop, and then do a few little circles. So all you're doing here is circling the butt round, circling the hips. Maybe going one direction, then going the other. So just doing a little bit of a release. And then we're going to do the other side. So take your other leg, so your left leg, take the knee to the side again. Just check where that hip is, where that knee is in relation to the side of the mat, to where the first one was. Reach back with that back leg. And again, you can just come up onto the hands if you wish to, but ease that hip back, just to the back of the mat. Just working into it, finding the position on this side that feels right. Just working into it. I'm just going to go sideways so you can see it from a different angle. Sometimes just seeing it from the different angle can help, so you can see where my back leg is now, and the focus is on this butt cheek, just going back to the back of the mat. Then you might be able to go down onto the elbows. Just be mindful again that you're still just allowing that back hip just to almost stretch to the back corner of the mat. Just breathe in deeply. Noticing one side to the other. Is it different? Does it feel any different? And then take the hands onto the mat, and once again just sweep this front knee back, coming back to your tabletop, and do that little release once again. So we're just going round and round with the butt, just making a little bit. You can do figure of eights here, you can do whatever feels right. And then from here, you're going to lie down on your belly. So just lie down. You'll see me just lying down. And I want you to take the fingertips right to the front of the mat and take the arms right to the edges of the mat. So we're coming into Sphinx pose. This is a real strengthener for the spine. So just allow the chest to melt down and the head to come down towards the floor. It might not get there. And then first of all, imagine you're just reaching the nose forward. You're taking the nose forward, and then you're looking up to look along the front of that mat, and just hold it here. Feel the lower spine just strengthening. Hold it. Slowly take the head back down. Now we're going to do two more. We're going to combine this with the breath. So inhale, lift up the chest, gaze over the front of the mat. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Inhale, lift up. And slowly lower back down. And then just slide the hands back, 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 so they're in line with the chest. Take the elbows in tight to the body. Let's do the same again with waves, but this time it's cobra. If you want to take the hands out to just on the edge of the mat, that's fine. Inhale, lift up, but keep those elbows squeezing in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, we come up. And exhale, lower down. And then from here, place one hand on top of the other. Just allow the cheek to rest to the side and bend your knee just alongside the body, just to decompress the spine. You can just look along towards that elbow. Just letting everything release. And then just support yourself with the hands, the palms of the hands. Bring yourself up and just come to a seated position now. Again, if you wish to at this point, you can sit on a chair. Just bring yourself to a seated position. Just give yourself a little bit of a sway on that mat. And we're coming back to the shoulders now once again. So turn the palms forward, just finding that space in the chest. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky, let the palms come together. Bring them to the heart center. And then interlace the fingers and turn and push the palms forward. Now from here, just keep those shoulders down. As you inhale, the hands come up to the sky. Keep the shoulders down, keep them down, lift them up. Doesn't matter if the arms aren't straight, and release down. Let's do that again. Inhale, we reach all the way up to the sky. Bring the palms together and to the heart. We interlace those fingers and we turn and push them forward. Keep the shoulders down as you inhale. Lift up the arms. You can lift the gaze if that's comfortable for you. And exhale, take the hands back to the sides of the body. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Interlace the fingers. Push forward with those hands. Inhale, reaching all the way up to the sky. And exhale, take the hands to the sides of the body. Just take a little moment, just give yourself a little bit of a release. And then continuing with the shoulders, open through the chest, just getting a nice reaching from one fingertip to the other. And then swing the right hand in front of you. Just take a hold and look at the palm of the hand. Sweep the other elbow underneath to take a hold of wherever you can. So for some people it might be here, it might be the hands, it might be the wrist, the forearms. This is eagle arms. Just let the shoulders relax. Again, we're working back into those shoulders. Just hold it here. If you wish to, as you inhale, you can start to lift the hands up to the sky, but try to keep the shoulders down. Exhale, bring the elbows back in line with the chest. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back in line with the chest. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back in line with the chest. And then just untangle, or just give yourself a little bit of a release, whatever you feel you need to do. Maybe one shoulder, maybe both, and then we'll do the other side. So opening first of all through the chest. Just get that nice space. And then the left hand just swings through, other elbow hooks underneath, and take a hold of where you can. Allow the shoulders to drop. Now this might be enough for you right now. Or you might want to inhale, take the hands up to the sky. Exhale, elbows back down in line with the chest. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, they come back down. One more. Inhale, they come up. And exhale, they come back down. And you release the shoulders. You give yourself a little bit of a release. And then from here, we're just going to do a release through the hips here. So take both knees and just take them to one side like this. So the front foot maybe just resting on the inner thigh of that opposite leg. And then just turn to look over whichever knee is in front on the outside, and take the hands to the edges of the knee, just framing that knee, and then just start to melt the chest over the thigh. You might want to just walk the hands forward, just releasing down. Breathing, don't worry where you get to, you are where you are. and slowly just walk back up. Support yourself with the hands and let the knees drop to the other side. Again, you might need to adjust one side to the other, depends on how these hips are feeling today. And then just take the hands, so you're framing that opposite leg. You're taking an inhale, just feel the chest lifting, and then exhale, extend over that thigh. And just breathe into it. You're almost allowing that chest to melt over that front thigh. Again, just notice how one side may differ to the other. Slowly come back up and then bring the soles of the feet together. Let's just do a little stretch on the inner thigh. So the soles of the feet are together. You might be able to take your hands, pop them under the elbows and walk the heels in a bit more. You might not. You just find. So those feet might need to be a bit further forward to the mat. Just gently encourage those knees out to the sides, just towards the mat. Just breathing deeply here. Every time you breathe out, just encourage those knees just a touch more down. Breathing deeply. Now you might want to take hold of the feet here, the toes rather, squeezing into the toes, and we'll just get a little more stretch down the lower back here. So inhale, just imagine the chest is lifting, keep those knees open, and then imagine you're just extending forward rather than down. You're extending forward. Let the elbows just rest on the inner calf muscles. Just take your gaze to the front rather than down, and just find that stretch in the lower spine and possibly in the inner thighs as well. Just breathing deeply. And then very gently bring yourself back to neutral. Bring yourself to a cross-legged position. Just take the hands above the knees or the thighs. Turn the hands, the palms to the sky, just to feel the chest opening and the shoulders releasing. Gently close the eyes here. Just take a little moment here just to notice. Notice what's happening. Notice how you're feeling now. Just allowing everything to release. And then at this point, if you wish to, you can go into a final Shavasana on your mat by lying down, finding a position of comfort for yourself just for a few moments. Or let's close our practice together by bringing the palms of the hands together. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.